Hello viewers, you're welcome to today's video. Today's video is a bit different. It is a get ready with me bridal makeup look. Isn't this look gorgeous? So I decided to just do my makeup today with you all and take you along. I don't know if I'm to call this a tutorial. It's just a makeup day. I'm having a makeup day. Yes. So literally when it comes to nude makeup, I have mixed feelings because I just feel like nude makeup doesn't look well on me. Okay, let me just say this. At that part, I forgot my spoolie and I just had to make do with this mascara that had a double wand. And in case you see me making weird faces like this, I had my playlist on my computer, so I was just having fun because, listen, today the weather was really cold. It rained throughout, the weather was chill, the smell of rain was so nice. It just felt so soothing, and I just had to literally energize the environment by putting some nice music. And if wishes were horses, I would have let the music play in this video background, but because of copyright infringements, I had to take out the audio and do a voiceover just to be on the safe side. I remember there was a time when I uploaded a video some time ago and I had copyright infringement a couple of times. I took down that video like 5 times and it was not funny. Now, back to today's look. I am more of a full glam, bold makeup kind of girl. Um, I don't know, I just feel like nude makeup isn't like my thing as much. If I was to be given a look to wear consistently, like okay, either a glam look, bold look, or a nude look for a whole year, which look would I rock? I would say 9 out of 10. On a scale of 10, I'm going to say 9 out of 10 is going to be a bold look. Let me just put this out there. So the lighting is a little bit oof oof because of the weather. The clouds are really dark and I just love filming with natural lighting. I am sitting across the window and in the ant room, so I just literally had to try to see how I can make it work. Like literally I had to. So yes. Um like I was saying earlier on, or as I was saying earlier on, nude looks aren't much my thing. Like I'm just trying to taste the waters and just see, coming out of my shell and trying to do something different. And um I just feel like this look came out really great. um it did. And guess what, the star of today's video is this brush. This is the Real Techniques, I think 400 brush. I don't know what's with Real Techniques brush set. It's magic. Like the brush sets I've had of Real Techniques are so good. Oh, they are amazing and they don't shed. They are durable, they're affordable, and they literally blend out your makeup well. So I this is the point where I do my dance. Okay, the music was just, I have quite a hot playlist, but I can't share it with you on this video. So this brush is supposed to be a setting brush, but you know what, with makeup I don't care about which brush is for. I just try to test the waters and see what I'm comfortable using a certain brush for. And yes, I know you need to get like different brushes so your makeup doesn't get muddy. Oh, tell me what I don't know. Like, I've tried different techniques and different trends, and honestly, I just felt like, you know what, let me just do this now. My nose is twitching. Whenever I contour my nose, I always have a twitch. This this concealer shade is dark cocoa from Ellie Girl, and uh, I know that when it comes to contouring, it's more of chiseling, but I mean, literally looks good. Well, while I was learning makeup, like we are taught that you shouldn't go 4 shades or 5 shades when contouring, but I don't know how many shades this is, but I really love how it gave me that bronzed contoured look because it kind of has a bit of a reddish dark color. I don't know the color that is going on here, but I love it. I just wanted to go for a chiseled look today, and I went for it. Now this look is really great because one thing I'm going to tell you, girl, is blend. Blending is the key to a great makeup. Now, with this concealer, like I said, and I always say, it's not every trend that I literally apply or I follow on social media because some trends aren't for me. This concealer is a matte concealer. It's really a great concealer, but it's drying. So if you literally are going to put this concealer all over your face, by the time you're done blending one part, when you move to the other part, it is like literally there. It is sitting there and it's not moving, and that might ruin or will ruin your makeup. So you want to take it part by part while blending. And girl, this brush is magic. It I just can't overemphasize, like, this brush is good. It's really good. So I am just here taking my time to blend. And some brushes that I've used over the years, they have pretty sensitive skin. So sometimes some bristles of brushes can get my skin irritated, and pretty much I feel like something is poking me. But with this brush, it is just like a dream. It's so mild on my skin, so smooth. I don't have any feeling of discomfort or anything poking me. I just feel good, like. And I am contouring my nose right now. Through the contouring, I am highlighting my nose. What is a full bridal glam without a great highlighted nose? Yeah. So when it comes to makeup has transitioned over the years. I remember the first 4 items I got when I started applying makeup was after I finished high school and I got admission to college. The first 4 makeup products I got was a foundation, um a lipstick, I think, mascara, and what else again? I think a liner. That was what I got. And I think, yeah, that's it. But guess what? It was a disaster because I didn't get my skin shade. Whenever you're buying foundation, like, just make sure that you buy a shade that is one shade lighter because some foundations tend to oxidize. So you wouldn't want your face to look darker, and always match the shade of your neck with your face just so that you can be on the safe side. You wouldn't want your face different from your neck. So for me, my face is slightly darker than my neck, just a tad bit. My neck is more brighter than my face, just like with a shade. So whenever I'm using my foundation, I did not know this until years later. Trust me, I've made a lot of mistake with different foundations that I just use my face color to get. Now I'm going in with a lipstick. This is the LA Girl creamy lipstick as my blush. I remember I got 3 shades of this. Now this lipstick broke, and it broke my heart. Um, I literally tied the broken part in a leather, and I can't find that leather, honestly. LA Girl products are really good. I'm not saying this because maybe I'm trying to advertise your product. I'm saying this because I have experienced your products and I absolutely love their products. Um, when it comes to blush, when it comes to anything makeup, in fact, you can multitask with anything. Back then when I started watching YouTube videos on makeup, that was like 10, 11 years ago. There were some specifications. You cannot use this for this. This has to be for this. You have to get a blush, a cream blush for applying your cream blush. Well, I'm here to tell you in 2025 that you can use your lipstick. You can even use your concealer, like your orange corrector, to apply your blush, depending on the color of blush you like. With makeup, you can be spontaneous. It's not a one-way street. You can multitask. And for some weird reason, I love to apply my blush around my chin area. So this is the part where I um, go in with my pressed contour powder, but in the shade light. There's like a translucent pressed contour powder, highlighting powder, pardon. Um, I have been loving this technique because there were times where I'll do my makeup and just go in with a certain powder and I just would not understand what I'm seeing. Um, can we just go back to the time of baking? Kim Kardashian did a thing with baking. Then banana powder was like everywhere. Like everyone needed to have it. Contouring was insane. Like, oh my gosh, contouring and highlighting. But over the years, I feel like it's changed and it's different. Um, with me, I'll say makeup trends aren't what I literally follow. I might just try out something, and if it doesn't work for me, because let me tell you, it's not every trend that works for you as a person. Yeah, I'm doing my thing. The music just got into my spirit, and I had to literally move it. I had to shake, I had to shake my body, like, oh. So as I was saying, pardon the little distraction. Now I'm going over with another shade, which is my skin shade of powder to set the translucent contour powder or the pressed highlighting powder. That, why do I keep on saying contour like it's highlight? What's wrong with me? Oh. Okay, so talking about trends, like I remember trends were something or are still something that everybody follows. I don't do trends. I do what works for me. There are some times that I would literally try something and I would have to scrap it out of my head because it's not working. Like the beauty blender stuff for me, I don't know though, but I just feel like I'm not yet got a hang of it. I do use beauty blenders, but my go-to tools for makeup is brushes, and I just feel comfortable with brushes. Well, you know, on the other hand, sometimes maybe out of five, maybe there's some days where the beauty blender is like, hello, we can be sweethearts. So they're going to apply my products well. I just don't understand. That's by the way. Um, I remember when I went to a shopping mall and there was this lady that came to me. I literally was picking some brushes then. I was building my makeup kit and a lady was just staring at me. She came to me and she was like, could you help me pick some makeup products? I've been observing you. You're really good in picking out makeup products. I was like, wow. That day I was thrilled. I was excited. And she told me her budget, that her husband gave her some money to get some makeup products, and the mall was just open newly, so they had a lot of stuffs going in there, and we're able to work with her budget, and she got the basic things she needed. As someone who didn't know much about makeup but wanted to try, like, I feel there's nothing you can't do. Even if you don't get it right, that is part of getting it right because you're trying. You're trying something. Now, what I say, I am loving this whole look because it looks so okay, flawless. But first, this video has no filter. Um, no artificial lighting. It is raw, and I decided not to pretty much fast forward it, just to um pre-cut some clips, but it's not fast forwarded, so just for the fun of it. Yeah, makeup for me is therapy. I love makeup. Makeup is fun for me. I remember while growing up, maybe the reason why I love full glam to nude makeup, which I'm trying to, give away for change and see if I might like it, is that I grew up with my auntie's mom, and whenever there is this occasion for a party, naming ceremony, wedding, you see them, their own ideology of doing makeup is to have that red lip with that black lip liner over the red lip. And then they're going to have their eye kajal both on the lid and below the lid in their waterline. And the moment they come out, you know that yes, these people are going out for an event, like they look made up. And that is maybe the ideology of makeup that stuck with me till now, that I feel like if makeup isn't like out there, I just don't know. I don't feel like, I feel kind of, weird about it. I just want my makeup to be what is talking. I'd hardly talk in events or social gatherings. I love my makeup to be like the one talking for me. I love to let my makeup speak. I don't know if that makes sense. Now, this eyeshadow look is great. I practically use just two eyeshadows for this look. I think I used the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette, but I don't know if it's still in the market. I'm not sure, but this right here, it's a very amazing, like it's a wonderful palette. Okay, um when it comes to makeup, I'll tell you that if you are someone who is starting makeup, you don't need to get everything that everybody tells you, or you watch a certain makeup channel, maybe a YouTuber that's into makeup, and the person tells you, oh, go get this, go get this. If you already have what works for you, just stick to it. Now, let me talk about eyeshadow palettes. When I started the makeup, eyeshadow palettes were a bit limited. Like they literally didn't have the entire colors in an eyeshadow palette like what you're going to get now. I feel like makeup has improved drastically because you can just go get an eyeshadow palette and just literally have all the colors you need. But before, like 10 years back when I started makeup, let me just say 11 years, 12 years ago, you need to like get two or three eyeshadow palettes to be able to get the complete colors that you need. Sometimes there might be more of bright colors, and you might not even see a black color in the eyeshadow palette. You might not see a dark chocolate color in the eyeshadow palette. Now, let me talk about this lipstick. This lipstick, I've had this lipstick for a while, and oh my god, it looks so beautiful. I didn't know this was how cute the lipstick looks, but I did a thing. I used my contour concealer shade to outline my lips because I wanted that rich chocolate dark color, and I feel like the lip liner wouldn't give me that. So I decided to go with a concealer, and I love the look. And I went over with a lip gloss to give my lips moisture for this certain lipstick. I think it's from Zaron. It is a matte lipstick. It's a great lipstick, but if you apply it directly to your lips without proper prepping, it's literally going to get into all the cracks and crevices of your lips. So you would want to create a base for that. It took me a while. Like I've had this lipstick for a while. I wasn't even using it because I didn't like how it looked, but with consistent trial and errors, I was able to make it work. With makeup, it's all about making it work. Now I went over with my concealer. Yup, a little bit of that concealer because it's brighter, slightly brighter than the under eye concealer that I used. Under eye, no, I went in with a concealer. What am I even saying? Am I feeling sleepy or something? I went in with a concealer because it's slightly brighter than the nude lipstick that I was using. And just look at the color. This looks so great. It looks so pure and innocent. Okay, I'm going back in with the dark cocoa from LA Girl to make sure everything is really defined. And this comes to the end of this video. Sealing it in with a setting spray and basking in the moment. And of course, always have a hand fan with you because you want your makeup to literally come together and set properly. Yep, I hope you enjoyed this chit chat bridal makeup look. I was feeling the music. I can't remember which music this was, but it was just hyping my mood. And with the makeup, I just felt like, showing off a little bit. And I'm not a great dancer, but I was trying. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.